The point of the public university, I believe, is to be able to give everybody, regardless of their economic status, the equal opportunity to be able to attain this education.
There's a public service, there's a public interest in having an affordable, excellent public university system. Fees have roughly doubled over the last 6 years, and that's part of the reason why we're so concerned about tuition relief.
Tuition and just having to worry about money in general is just, it makes going to school a lot harder.
With the fees increasing, you have more students working, you have more students having less time for studying.
That's not what students are there to do. Students are there to learn, they're there to meet the needs, the future needs of the state.
Students will drop courses because they can't afford books. They'll drop out of school because they can't afford the tuition fees.
We just don't have enough money to afford this, and I'm just going to be buried in debt, and it's very depressing.
It's frustrating because I also want to go to grad school, and I'm probably not going to do that for a while because I don't want to put myself further in debt.
And so there are all these challenges and barriers that are set up upon the completion of my undergraduate or graduate study because the institution itself is no longer affordable for me.
A lot of people already have this idea that college is not for them just because of how expensive it is.
And if we look out to 2025, we find that California will have an economy that requires a more educated workforce.
And if we have a decline in students going to college, that's going to greatly impact the economy if we don't have the people power to maintain it.
Public opinion is already behind the basic issues. 84% of Californians said that the affordability of higher education is either a big problem or somewhat of a problem. That is an overwhelming number of Californians.
I believe that students have the unique responsibility of taking charge of this issue. If we don't do it, no one's going to do it for us.
Students have something that nobody else has, is their story to tell.
You can't think of a better example of who should lead a public policy movement on higher education than the students themselves.
Which is where our power really comes from. Our power comes from our numbers. Our power comes from our ability to connect with other student leaders and other organizations across the state so we can target our message. And once we're able to do that, we can create some significant change.
Students have been fighting fee hikes for decades. Students have tried lobbying and passing legislation. Students have tried protests and petitions.
This campaign is a new approach because students are now taking this issue straight to the ballot.
We've already filed our initiative, the College Affordability Act of 2008, with the Attorney General. Now we have until mid-April to get the signatures that will qualify us for the November 2008 ballot.
This opportunity to work with Tuition Relief Now is a great opportunity to motivate each other and to stop these student fees from going up every year.
This law will freeze tuition for 5 years in the UC and Cal State systems. Any future increases after those 5 years won't be able to exceed inflation.
Will raise new revenue for both the Cal State and the UC system.
And finally creates an accountability panel to ensure that the new revenue is being spent to educate students.
This campaign truly is the first of its kind.
It's student-led, volunteer-driven, and it uses all new forms of technology such as YouTube, Facebook, MySpace to get out to the community, get out to the public.
Tuition Relief Now shows that students are organized and students are coordinated, and that the administration and legislature needs to be accountable to student needs.
Now is the time to unite and make higher education in California more affordable.
More than anything, we need volunteers.
You don't need to be an activist to get involved. This issue affects everyone.
People should really get involved, especially folks that are in college right now, folks that are going to be in college in the future.
Students need to realize that the time to act is now.
It's an exciting time, it's an inspiring time right now to see these students really step up and take action for something that they believe in.
This is our chance to make college affordable for every Californian.
Ignoring this initiative is like saying yes to the fee hikes.
So help us get those signatures and make tuition relief a reality.
We can do this. We can do this.
We can do this.
We can do this.
We can do this, but not without your committed support.
It's as easy as clicking a button. Go to www.tuitionreliefnow.org and sign up. Make a difference, make your voice heard, and be a part of the team.